So I attempted to do a second trip to the Joann Fabrics that's closing in my area. A couple of hours too late to really catch any of the fabric that were left in the store. So I woke up this morning and I had to take care of some car stuff. And I thought, okay, after I do the car stuff, I'll head on over to Joann Fabrics and I'll pick up some fabric, maybe some fleece. Because I saw in a recent video, I think Bird did this a couple days ago, where they had a lot of fleece left. And it wasn't a whole lot. There were like 3 aisles, I think, of some fleece left. That was like 2 days ago. So yeah, I thought I had an opportunity to come in and maybe pick up some last minute bolts, some things I may have overlooked on my first trip. Well, when I got here, a couple of things. Today is the very last day. They are closing today. And not just today, but they're closing their doors at noon. I saw a sign on the door that said closing at noon. Then I went in the store and there was nothing left. Like, everything is gone. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you. So when I say everything, I do literally mean like everything was pretty much done. They only had fixtures and 2 little carts or shelving in the middle aisle that had like just a bunch of random stuff. I mean, lots of random stuff. So much so, they had a sign up that also said, fill your cart for $10. Now, clearly, you're not filling up a cart because it was nothing, like, there wasn't enough to put in a cart. Not even really a basket, but I was able to fill up my basket with some items. I don't know what I'll use all these items for necessarily, but I was able to get a basket full of some goodies for $10. So I am going to head home and I am going to show you all what I was able to get with this last run to my local Joann Fabric. I actually sat here and watched them take the signage off the doors and take the store closing sign off the awning. But yeah, I did ask them also whether or not they knew of other locations in the area that may be closing, and I was told that there are 2 other remaining locations that they said will not be closing. I don't know what the deets are on Joann's, other than knowing that they filed bankruptcy for a second time recently. So I don't know. I just, you know, who knows. But I will say this, I am saddened to see this particular location close because it is pretty close to where I do most of my shopping, and so I, you know, would find myself coming here every so often, looking for different types of things for sewing, mostly like on an ad hoc run, nothing really always planned. Just because it's so close, I was just able to, you know, just pop in. But now I will probably find myself going to the other location I go to a lot more frequently, that's not far from my neighborhood. But yeah, and I'm literally sitting here right now watching them. They are actually locking their doors, I believe. Or maybe that's someone coming out with a fixture, I can't tell. But yeah, oh no, that's someone leaving out with a fixture. But yeah, they are definitely like down to their final minutes. Not even days now or hours. They're like final minutes. So yeah, all that to say, I am gonna be very saddened to see this location go, but I do have a few others I can actually go to, and I'm grateful for that. I know they're some people who live in areas where their local Joann's is like hours and miles away. So I do have 2 other locations I can visit, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get into what I was able to scrap up in my very last visit to this local Joann's. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this. So first of all, I this is the day after, because after I left Joann Fabrics, I took a pit stop to Hobby Lobby and grabbed some items from Hobby Lobby. And by the time I gotten that done and went home, had a little bit for lunch, it was time to pick up the girls from school. So I had to do that. And then I went to my auntie's house to welcome her new addition, or our new addition to the family. She got a new dog. And that was pretty much it. That was like the rest of my day. So I'm coming to you the day after to show you all what I purchased from the Joann Fabrics that is now closed. So as I was going through the items, I realized I don't think I did as bad as I thought. So I did take some time looking through the bins or the shelving quite a few times. And I know I'm happy with the things I got, because I can now remember when I picked them up, kind of like what I had in mind for it. But it is a lot of random stuff. But I got really like I think I have like over 20 items here. I mean, for $10, I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, so I'm going to start from left to right here and show you all what I have. So the first group of items are basically things, they're like paper. They're paper things. So I got this list, not a list, but these list pads, really cute list pads I got. I do lots of planning. I do lots of lists. I am very just like planful. So I've got these, which I'm happy about. And what I'm going to do as I show you this stuff, I'm just going to drop it back in my bag. And then I'll take some time to put everything away a little later. But yeah, I got these little list pads. My family, as I think you may know, we do lots of travel. So I got a package of luggage tags. So these are luggage tags, 30 pieces of luggage tags. I figured I could laminate these, and on the back I could put our information on it, our name, maybe our phone numbers, in case our luggage gets lost. But I got this nice, cute little pack of luggage tags. And again, because we do travel, although we have not been the best at like taking our pictures off our phones and like creating a scrapbook for them, but I saw these summer paper crafting little pieces of paper, so I got these as well. Great for scrapbooking, or I could find something creative to do with it, I'm very sure. You all know I have been trying my best to get into my Cricut, so this might be something I could use with my Cricut projects for travel. And I do use my planners and put stickers in my planners. So this is just a pack of some 4th of July stickers, all by the brand of the Park Lane, so Park Lane brand. And again, I've got some sticky notes. I can use these for my books. I do lots of book reading. I flag pages in my books. I write in my books. So these are really come in handy for my many different books that I read and go through as resources. These are chalkboard tags, a 50 set of chalkboard tags. When I purchased these, I was thinking about gift bags. When I do gift bags for folks, I could use these tags and write their like to and from on it with some chalk. So I thought that was cute. And I bought these 50 count treat bags. Now, this is the only thing right now so far that when I purchased it, I wasn't really quite sure how I could use this. But I think what I had in mind was maybe something with a gift bag, like gift bag related or gifting. So I did go ahead and pick these up. You know, if I decide to maybe make some jewelry and gift it to somebody, I could maybe put them in the treat bags. I don't know, but you know, I probably paid 10 cents for this, if that. All right, so now we are going to transition into I don't know what category to call this really. I'm gonna call it the fabric category. Because I do have something here that I'm not quite sure about, but maybe you guys can kind of help me figure out what it is. All right, so don't fuss at me, don't beat me up, but I did see this remnant. It's very linty, it's very like not the most attractive thing right now, but for $1, and I'm sure I got this well below $1, but it's a remnant of some brown fabric, and it is labeled as silver text brown. It says brown silver text. It says brand silver text brown 100% cotton, and it says that this is supposed to be 1 yard. It might be 1 yard, but it feels like a wool material. As you can see, you know, whatever gets on it, it definitely sticks to it. So I'm not sure how or what I'll use this for. This might be a good stabilizer for something. But yeah, so I got this. Another piece of remnant, fabric remnant. Looks like this is about 1/4 of a yard, and it just feels like white. I guess like it's definitely a cotton. It's not your quilting cotton, but it's just a regular cotton. So again, this could be used for a pocket on something, or a liner. If I want to practice doing some lining, I could start with something like this to just kind of test it a little bit. But I mean, it says on here it was $1.39, but again, I know I got this for well below $1.39. And I have another piece of remnant here, about 1 yard. And I don't know what this is, but it's green and it looked pretty. I'm feeling it, and I think I could maybe, it's like a silky material almost. So I don't know if I could do some kind of scarf out of it. Yeah, but this little green remnant I purchased as well. It's got this nice little design on it, if you can kind of see what that is. I thought that was pretty nice. And although I'm not a big, I don't really do Halloween much. I don't do Halloween at all. But I did see, it doesn't mean that I couldn't make something for someone that might celebrate, or do something fun to give away. I don't know. But I did pick up these felt sheets. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 of these felt sheets with these Halloween prints on them. Again, like I typically don't go for prints like this, but I mean, for almost free, I could get it and play around with it and do something fun, and you may just give it away. I don't know, but yeah. So I got these felt sheets here. If you have any ideas for what I could make with a felt sheet, let me know. I would love to be able to explore my options of this. In terms of the dimensions, it's a 9" by 12. So it's a 9 by 12. And I have about 4 or 5 of these. So this here, guys, I picked it up, and I had to ask the sales rep, what exactly is this? Because on the back, it is described as a 11 by 12 clear 8-gauge general purpose flexible vinyl planogram sleeve. And I'm not sure what to make of that. The lady told me it was just paper. but I did get it because I kept seeing someone else looking at it and eyeing it. That probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. I saw the word vinyl too, and because I don't have any vinyl, I figured maybe this might be a way that I could, test and play around with some vinyl. But again, for almost free, I definitely grabbed it and put it in my little basket. So yeah. And there are 10 pieces of this vinyl in this package here. All right, so that would end what I would call the fabric / miscellaneous mystery item category. I'm going to get into some trimming as well. So in terms of my trimming, I did get 2 rolls of this red, white, and blue wired ribbon. It's actually called wired cable. So I got 2 rolls of this, and each roll is about, let me see, 9 feet. So it's 9 feet. So I have 18 feet total of this red, white, and blue ribbon. Again, could come in handy for a fun DIY type project. And I put this trimming here. It's like a pom-pom trim. Don't ask me right now what I would do with this, but I figured it would come in handy for something. I don't know, maybe a nice trim on some kind of accessory item. But yeah, I got this, and it's a nice gray. Don't know how many inches or yards this is, but I did pick it up. And then I got another piece of trimming, and it's just this white. Let me see if I can tell what it is. It says cord with lip, but I'm just looking at this as trimming. So let me turn it this way for you. It's just this white trimming. Now, this can be a lot of different things. It can be trimming on a pillow. It could be trimming on a tote bag. It could be a trim on a jacket. It can be a lot of different things. I don't have a whole lot of it, so it would have to be something on a small scale, but yeah, I did get this trimming as well. All right, and that would conclude the category of trimmings and ribbon. So I'm going to save that category for last, but I'm going to go over now and do kind of like the notions and things like that, okay? So in the Notion family, so I got this heavy duty snap tool. So I have a snap, I have a cam snap set already. I think I do also have some pliers. I don't know that I have all I need to use this effectively, but it's a heavy duty snap tool. So it looks like I can use this if I'm doing like a heavy duty snap on something. There is a diagram on the back of here. You can kind of see that. So it really looks like I might need to get maybe some actual snaps to use this properly. But I'm happy to have this heavy duty snap tool. Sometimes these snap tools can be a little expensive. I mean, you see the price on here, it says $5.99, but I don't know how much that was marked down, like how many times that this item was marked down. So yeah, I was able to get this. From the Home Creative DIY line of drits, I was able to get the waxed button thread. So this would be some thread I would use if I'm doing a home decor type item. I'm thinking a pillow, or maybe like I'm thinking a pillow for like a sofa or a couch, or maybe even a pillow that I could like sit on. But yeah, I got this nice waxed button thread. And it says it's 20 yards, so that's quite a bit. Quite a bit of thread. I have 8 sweater clips. I mean, you can never have enough clips in your stash, so I got these clips. Oh, excuse me, I had to take a little bit of a sneeze. But yeah, I got these sweater clips, so these will come in handy for my heavier fabrics. I do already have like these clips here, which are much bigger and you know, a little lighter, but you know, they're nice. But I also have these now too, which are a lot smaller. So I got these. Pack of buttons. You can never go wrong with buttons. And these are my my sorority colors. So once I can start getting more into my sorority wear, making things with my colors, I can use these buttons here. And there are 6 buttons, and they're actually 1-inch buttons. So this is a really good size that I see a lot in different types of fabric and pattern makes, the 1-inch buttons. And I got this here. It's just a little what would you call this? I don't know, just like a little tag, a little dangle or something I could put on the end of a tote bag or something. And it says 97-cent hidden gem, but yeah, I mean, all the stuff I got, like, I know this was well under 97 cents. Some iron-on patches. So I saw this iron-on patch, and yeah, I saw that someone had written on it for some reason, but I said to myself, if this is an iron-on patch, this part will likely not be seen based on how I iron this on. So just go ahead and get it, like, you know. And there are 2 of them, so I got this. It says it repairs tears, worn areas, and holes. Ensure a garment can withstand heat and is clean. Heat iron for 5 minutes. It just gives you the full instruction on here, which I actually didn't read in the store. I'm just noticing it now, but on the back it tells me exactly how I would use this item. So yeah, iron-on patches, you can never go wrong with those, I don't think. Now this here is actually it's actually a soap mold. Yeah, I got an actual soap mold. No, I don't make soap. I do nothing that requires molding. But I looked at this, it's just a regular little tray. I mean, it's a simple tray. Who can't use a simple tray as they're moving about their sewing space or their creative space and, you know, have something to put little small things in? So I did get this as well. And it says it's a 32-cent. Like, why not? Okay, last but not least, y'all. So I do not and have not yet even thought about exploring this area of sewing, but I was able to get a book on quilting. So it says Super Simple Quilts, and it's 9-piece projects from strips, squares, and rectangles. 1 supply list with 9 quilt options. So if I ever decide I want to give quilting a try, I have a nice book here. I can sit down and go through and understand, read, do some flagging, and understand the area of quilting. So I've seen some really nice quilts being done, like on social media, here on YouTube, and because I'm still really engaged in just sewing right now, I don't have any desire right away to learn about quilting, but I've seen some nice stuff. And I've been like, wow, that looks good. So should I decide to go ahead and do some quilting, I have this resource here to kind of get me started, get my feet wet in it. And because of this book, now I know this right here is probably well above me, but I got this book. It's called The Bible Sampler Quilt, 96 Classic Quilt Blocks Inspired by the Bible. And I got this book as well. So this is again something I can add to my collection on quilting. When I decide I want to start that, I will pull it out, give it some reference. But yeah, so apparently as I go through this book, it has these different types of quilts. And I don't even know, I'm sure it tells you how to make them, but I'll just show you a sneak peek at what this is. So it looks like they have in here, you'll see a scripture reference, and it gives you information about the quilt design around that scripture reference. So I thought that was pretty nice. I thought that was really good. I like that idea. I like that concept. So again, if I decide I want to go down that road, I will go ahead and give this book a try. So I'm looking through the back of the book, and I believe I think it gives you the instructions. Well, obviously it should give you instructions, right? But let me see. If I go to the back of the book, there's something here about apple leaf, army star, arrowheads, basket, birds in the air. I'm not really sure, but I'm just give you one page. So here's one page in the book. And I would assume that this here is like the instructions or part of the instructions on how you would create a design. But yeah, I didn't try to spend a lot of time figuring it out. It was a book in my basket, less than $10. I'm going to get it. And this here, so I really didn't know that that Joann, that they actually sold cookbooks. I'm trying to think. I know they have books and magazines like in front of their store, but I didn't know they had things around like recipes, like, you know, things like that. So I got this beginner's keto meal plan. Ta-da! So yes, I was able to get this book, and it looks like somebody purchased it and returned it for some reason because this yellow sticker or yellow receipt is still in it. I'm gonna toss that. But yeah, I got this beginner's keto meal plan recipe book. So I am really excited about this. It has some really good recipes in it. You know, clean eating keto diets are supposed to be really good for weight loss and just, you know, learning how to eat clean. So I am always open to a good recipe. I'm trying to do a whole lot more cooking this year. I say that every year and I kind of fall flat, but this year my husband and I, we said that we're definitely going to limit a lot of our eating out and, you know, ordering takeout, and really start getting into eating well with meals made at home. So I could not pass this book up. One of the recipes in here, just so you get an idea, caramel pecan cinnamon rolls. That doesn't sound clean, but it's something that I would be willing to try, but it's all keto related. So again, I do know keto is supposed to be really well for weight loss. So they got a BLT bowl, like a salad. That looks really, really good, right? So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this book. And now that I've come home and I reflected on what I purchased, I feel good. I feel good. I got items that I really know that I would make use of at some point. I did not buy anything that I'm just like, why did you get that? The only item I'm not 100% about is this vinyl here. I'm going to go online and see like what it is that you do with this kind of stuff. And before I open it, because if I decide that it's not anything I can really use or I'm willing to work with, I will just like donate it. I don't want to keep it. But everything else in here, I'm very sure that at some point I will get around to using it. With the recent closing of the Joann Fabric near me and other things I have encountered this week, this theme of building and rebuilding has been very strong. And I'm reminded by the scripture in Nehemiah 4:6 that says this: "So built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together, and unto the half thereof, for the people had a mind to work." When I hear this scripture, it's a reminder to me, and should be a reminder to us in general, that anything that is fractured or broken or that has lost its foundation, it can in fact be rebuilt. It can definitely be reestablished. It just takes a team effort. It takes us realizing and praying that God would show us the people that are committed to helping us rebuild. So if there's any area in your life that you feel has been torn down and it needs to be reestablished and built again, pray that the Lord would give you insight into who your team of people are, and pray that these are people that have a mind to work. God bless.